Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week of February 12th to the 18th. This is a Libra reading, but it can be helpful and maybe inspiring for anybody who finds this reading with any placements. So it's not that strict here with the placements, and we will have a nice little conversation with the cards about this week and what we can maybe take with us for inspiration, impulses, for guidance, and what maybe brings us more awareness and could potentially help us navigate this week. All right, we have a 10 of Cups in the reverse. Let's see what this is all about. Ace of Wands. And the Chariot. Okay, and the Hangman. Oh, this is somewhat contradictory here, but at the same time there is a really nice feel to it with these two major arcana. So the whole week is, I think, about spiritual growth. With the Hangman, it's a lot about really looking deeper into our own restrictions, why we feel restrictions. Also, maybe we have a situation that is restricting, that is not necessarily something that we can change right now, or is not so much about ourselves, but more about circumstances. And we can really grow stronger here in this position. So maybe you are in a position where it's just not possible to move into a certain direction, or you have to wait things out. This could also be, I mean, it's a weekly reading, you know, sometimes a week is just waiting around, or not being able to move out of a particular circumstance just yet. Still, there's a lot of, I think, creative passion you bring into this week, and a lot of understanding what you want, I think, and what you don't want. This is the Ace of Wands here. So the Ace of Wands really brings a spark, really brings some sort of inspiration, brings some sort of passion towards a thing. And I'm saying what you don't want because there's this 10 of Cups in the reverse, and I feel like there is an understanding of what you don't want when it comes to your emotional experience in this world, you know. So you're really, I think, trying to go for a new approach how to create emotional abundance. This is the 10 of Cups. So there might be something this week where, like, well, this is not how I imagine things. This is not how I imagine things to play out when it comes to my maybe love life or my personal life, where it's like I just don't feel the love, I don't feel fulfilled by the people surrounding me, and I just understand that this is something that I want to get over with. I want to see in a different way. I'm inspired to take action out of this. And out of this restriction also that's happening here. So maybe this is what's on your mind this week, that you're trying to really take action, a new approach, you have a new inspiration, you have a new spark that really leads you to take that step into a new environment, into a new era, onto a new journey here with the Chariot. We get a lot of courage with the Chariot. We get a sense of adventure where we're like, okay, it's time to really move out of something old into something new that is not as restricting anymore. And maybe after this week, or by the end of the week, it's really time to do so, because it seems like with the Hangman there has to be some new perspective, some new understanding, some different understanding of a situation to be able to move out of it. But by the end of the week, I think there is this conviction also to take a step, or you're building up this conviction through the week through really deep contemplation. And it could help for you to do yoga. I always read the Hanged Man as a yoga card. It could help to do meditation. It could help to really also see where your limits are, you know, because the Hanged Man is really also about how much can I take and how much pressure also can I take. So it might be even helpful to put yourself into situations that put pressure on you, or build restrictions for yourself. Even if you're creative and you're trying to do something that is creative, sometimes it really helps to put very strict boundaries around things, so we don't get distracted by all the possibilities, and we really build up a sense of confidence to take a step into a new direction, and this would be the Chariot. So yeah, an interesting week for sure. Let's see. And it also seems like you want to take a new approach on what makes you fulfilled and happy. And probably also when it comes to relationships, because what's been happening so far, I think, has not been working, and you're like, no, this is not this is not what I want to do. I want to do something else, or something new. So let's see what this means for relationships and connections. This doesn't have to be oh, and here already is the new approach, the Fool. This doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but of course can be a romantic relationship. Yeah, you're really stepping into all the possibilities. You're really taking a new approach when it comes to connections, relationships, and you're really dreaming things up as well. You're using your imagination of what could be possible. You're not restricting yourself. You're not limiting yourself. You're not limiting your luck, maybe, because this is also what I see, like an inspiration to go a step further and not limit your picture of what fulfillment even means. So it's really opening up your mind also to all the possibilities. The Fool is really like, I'm stepping out of this, I'm doing a new thing. This is the past that you've been that you might be stepping out of, that you are leaving behind here with the Fool. So this is a Six of Pentacles. There's a situation, or there has been a situation maybe, where where you understand there's still a lot of work to do, even though I can accomplish some sense of equality maybe with people, and with people surrounding me, and with connections and with relationships. This doesn't mean that it's meant to be, or that I'm really going deeper into a connection, but I can still have a sense of balance with myself, within myself, and it could still feel it's like seeing the colors of something. It's like not less black and white, you know. It's like, just because this and that happened doesn't mean that it was all bad. There's still a sort of balance in a situation. It brought you, there was a recent situation that brought you into a place of focusing even more on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles, because you might have realized, okay, I'm not as committed to myself even as I thought I would be. That's what I'm seeing here with the Star and the Hierophant in the reverse, because it doesn't have to, it has to do with relationships, but I think it really has to do with a relationship with yourself, and taking a completely new approach, like getting rid of all the restrictions and all the restrictions and all the limiting beliefs that we have about relationships. So this other person, or there's another person, I don't know, this is intense. You might inspire a lot of people, or one person, they might have a huge epiphany of with the Tower in the reverse, of, I what they actually want and see in you, you might really pull people in who are like, wow, this is the real deal. You know, this is the whole package. Like, wow, it might hit people. Like, it doesn't have to be a specific person, but it really might hit people like, whoa, look at that. You know, 10 of Pentacles, the Tower in the reverse, and it might be this sudden realization. Or maybe people who haven't seen your growth, sometimes people are just like delayed. You know, you're doing the work, you're doing the stuff. It seems like you have been doing the work. 8 of Pentacles. And people are just like, you know, not following, or they sometimes, I mean, it's not even that people are ignorant. We know it ourselves. I know it myself. I cannot keep track of everything everybody's doing, and that would be weird. If I wouldn't have a life, then I wouldn't have a life. You know, it's, you have to kind of people don't always focus on you, and that's okay. But some people might have totally missed out on your glow up or something, you know. They might have been like, what, wow, look at that. She's, or he is the real deal. Like, I love it. I really love it. That's what I see here. So I don't think you're really necessarily concentrating on one person. I think you're really inviting in all the possibilities. Even though there might be specific people, or I don't know, I don't see a specific person, obviously. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're not waiting around. It seems like you're not waiting around for anybody anymore. You're not waiting around for what could have been, should have been. You're not waiting around. You're really moving forward. And I mean, it could very well also be that another person is also not waiting around with this epiphany. With the Seven of Pentacles, still we need to talk about, I mean, we don't need to talk about it, but I want to talk about the possibility of being too critical about a situation. But for me here, with all this moving forward energy, it's more like, I don't know, I don't think you're taking a step back here with the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So it's more like, I think you're not waiting around anymore. You know everything that you need to know to move forward. I think you know everything you need to know to move forward when it comes to relationships, when it comes to other people, when it comes to, there's nothing anymore to really consider and analyze or look at, or maybe try to figure out or make better. It's all good. It's all, no hard feelings is what I hear. And you know, it's a trust also. It's a big trust in the universe. Things will happen as they'll happen. It's the Fool is totally trusting that things will work out his way. And I think you're stepping into that energy where it's like, whatever happens will happen for me, and I know, I'm very certain of that. I will find my luck. I'm gonna go look for my luck wherever that is, you know. If it's with a person that's already here, cool. If it's with another person, cool. But I'm really prioritizing my happiness and I'm gonna go look for it. I'm not gonna stand here and just do nothing about it. I'm gonna go get it. That's the Fool also. We can't forget that the Fool is the one who is marrying the princess and the daughter of the king. So it's you know, he's just, he's not letting anybody restrict his possibilities, especially here in relationships and love, I think. And if people might laugh about it, let them, you know. In German we have a saying, I'm not sure if that's also English saying, wer zuletzt lacht, lacht am besten. And that means who laughs, the one who laughs in the end laughs the best, or has the most fun. So it's like, people can laugh, but it's in the long game, do they still laugh, you know? Do they get it? So yeah, nice. I love this reading. This is nice. Okay, let's see one major arcana card for this whole situation. Ooh, the Judgment. Yeah, you're really seeing, and the Hierophant. You're really you're shown the way. I think you're shown the way from above. You're shown that there is a new era coming for you. There's a new era coming in for you, and you're ready to step into it, and you're ready to step out of the restrictions, maybe the imposed or self-imposed restrictions that you've been into. And this week might still bring a little bit of that, but it is the week of building up the courage to really step into this new era. I like to call the Judgment the new era, and you're making the call by feeling it and hearing it out there in the universe. So it seems like you have a really good connection right now with your guides, or with a higher source, or you feel connected, you feel in the flow, if you don't believe in any of that, you know. So maybe it's just like you feel inspired to take action into a direction that is exciting, fun, and new, and you don't care where it takes you, but you understand that you need to step into it. You don't even know where it takes you, but you understand you can't, this is not working anymore. So yeah, I love it. I love this. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here. And I hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. See you next time. Please like, subscribe, comment. Goodbye.